Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Brian, and as you can see, I got it. I got myself a Switch 2. I got the Pro controller, I got the camera, I got the micro SD Express. I got everything. I got all the things I think I need, plus a couple of things I may not need. Full disclosure, I did want to make this video last night. I did the midnight pickup. I pre-ordered everything, and I thought, okay, if I show up a little early, like 15 minutes, maybe I'll have like 20 people in front of me, which is okay. It's enough time. They'll probably go through them quick, and then I can come home and unbox. There were 500 people in line. There were so many people. It was wrapped into a loading dock. It was down the block. It was past the next store. It was crazy. There were so many people. And that was just the pre-order line. There were 500 people in pre-orders and another 200 people in the regular line. It's crazy. There are so many people buying it at one Best Buy. I can only imagine how many people bought it on launch day. It's crazy. It's crazy. So it took me several hours to get it last night. So instead of filming an unboxing, I went to bed because I'm an old man and I need my sleep. But here we are, ready to go. Now these guys, these peripherals, the controller, the camera, the SD card, I want to do in a different video. So I'm not going to unbox them today. So I'm just going to put these back here. Today I just want to focus on the star of the show, the Switch 2, and as you can see I got the Mario Kart version. But before we get into it, I do want to say, all of you who watched my last video, the buyer's guide on the Switch 2, and left all those kind and supportive comments, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I really, truly appreciate it. And I blew past 500 subscribers, which is crazy, I can't believe it. So thank you very much, truly. I appreciate the support, I appreciate your comments. And any of you who gave me mean comments, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. But with that, let's get into it. All right, so you've got the box, we've got the box. It says Mario Kart on the front. We got, split it into two with a kickstand. I still have my V1 Switch with a teeny tiny little kickstand, so I'm actually excited for this, especially because it can do multiple angles. That's the back and the dock, and the other side is going outside. All right, so let's, what's the best way to open this? I'll open it towards you. Da, 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 da. Very fun. Look at, holy cow. Holy cow, look at the size of this thing. Whoa, so that's the actual Switch 2. This is the console itself. Look at the, wow. Holy cow. This is a chonker. It's got some heft too. It's not the heaviest, but it's got real weight. For a kid, it's gonna be, it'll be heavy. I'm gonna turn it this way so you can see my face. Wow. So yeah, it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. Definitely gonna be heavy for a kid, I think. And then you've got the two, of course you've got the two Joy-Cons. Not too heavy. This is just a weighing impression. Oh, not too heavy. Oh, okay. We've got, blur that out. We've got the Mario Kart World download code. In America, no physical game cartridge, just this here download code. You have to scratch it off. I'm still covering up because I'm nervous. You guys can take something from it. I'm gonna just hide that away. So it's got Mario Kart, that's the digital version. Okay. Health and safety, very important. Yeah. Health and safety, be careful. Okay, this is HDMI cord, and I mentioned it in my buyer's guide, but an ultra high speed cable. Okay, not all HDMI are built the same. You need the high speed since this is 4K 60, 1080, 120, all that stuff. Okay, and then we've got these guys. Oh wow, these are different. These are cool. These are like the straps actually click on. I think that's pretty cool. Interesting. All right, I like that. And then inside we have this is the Joycon grip. Joycon grip right here. So this is not a charging grip. There's no plug underneath. It's just to turn your two Joy-Con into a controller form factor for comfort. If I didn't have my Pro controller, I probably would use this quite a bit, but I got the Pro controller, so I don't see myself going crazy on that. We've got the power brick. Whoop! Power brick. What's the... So this is a output 5 volt, 5 to 9 volt, 15 volt, 20 volt, 3 amp, 15 watt, 27 watt, 45 watt, 60 watt. Okay, so it's a 60 watt power block, which is good. Use this for now. Definitely use this for now while they figure out which other chargers work. But if you want the full charging, you're gonna want at least a 60 watt, just like this guy. So that's the power supply. Hey, USB-C cable, nothing too thrilling here. If you get a third-party USB-C, yeah, there's nothing on here except for the Nintendo logo. But if you get a USB-C cable outside of this, you're going to want to make sure that it has high-speed data and power transfer. But once again, stick to this for now until people have really tested a bunch of other stuff. You don't want to potentially damage your system with a third-party cable or charger. And finally, whoa! Look at the size of it. I think that's what I'm going to say for everything. This is big. This is much bigger. Especially this way. This form factor from the side. From the side, it's way, way bigger. Look at that. Holy cow. Here, I'm going to get rid of the box. Bye, box. Bye, box. But look at this thing. So this is the full size. Oh, catch a light, catch a light. So this is the dock. And inside the dock from the back, I'm going to get fingerprints all over everything. But we've got the AC adapter, USB-C, we got the HDMI out, and the LAN or Ethernet input for the internet. Inside here is the cooling solution. This is a fan. You can see it's thick. So in here is the cooling for the system itself. When you run high resolution graphics, it doesn't matter if it's a Switch, PlayStation, gaming PC, the graphics card will not only use a lot of power, it will create a lot of heat. That's just physics. To accomplish the 4K, the high resolution, the high frame rates, all that stuff, it's going to get really hot. So the dock will cool it, which means I don't know how you're going to do a travel dock. I don't know if someone will create a travel dock, but for now, stick with this one. Overall, I say stick to everything in the box until things have been tested, until everything's approved, all that stuff. So official stuff. But that's it. We've got the dock. Let's move the dock over here. We've got the system. We've got the dock. We've got the Joy-Con. We've got the HDMI. The HDMI is nothing exciting. It looks like any other HDMI, except it says, probably says Nintendo. It says Nintendo. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that's it. Let's take everything out of their plastic. One controller. Wow. Ooh, I like the texture. It feels slightly more textured than the Switch one. I like it. It feels nice. Very tactile. But not, I say textured. It's minimal. Absolutely minimal. But, wow. These feel good. These feel good. I like it. Of course, the famed C button. Right there down by my pinky. They feel good, they're not too heavy. I want to do a side-by-side here in a second. Oh! Wow. Wow. It's hefty. It is hefty. I'm not, I don't have the other, is there markings on my screen? There's definitely a bit of a, nope, just dust. It's a cool strap. I'm gonna try that before the system. So, minus, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this feels a lot more manageable. I like the bigger controller. It feels much better. It feels a lot better in the hand. I would not say it's so big that a kid can't play it, but as an adult, it's nice to have a bit more size. The strap itself doesn't get in the way, but how do you remove it? Hold that. Whoa! It ejects with gusto. That's interesting. Okay, good to know. You're gonna find those things all over your house. I would imagine for any parents out there that, yeah, these things are gonna go missing. That would be my guess. So, that would be my guess. But so what do? You do the bottom first? Wow, that is satisfying. And then to release it. Oh. Wow, it really comes right off. But yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I saw somebody ripped it off. Some YouTuber muscled it off during one of the demos. But yeah, I'm giving it a real tug. That's not coming off. But look at that. So the eject button is this little bonus guy. You've got the top two. Beep bop, boop, 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 boop. You know what? This is comfortable. This is, oh, kickstand. Kickstand. Oh. No clicking. It's just a smooth, oh, it's a smooth action. That's cool. Let's move this guy out of your way. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. So it's just a smooth resistance. Wow. You know, for some reason I thought it was going to be a clicking, but I guess, I mean, I watched the reveal and it was smooth. Ooh. Satisfying. At some point I'm going to try a grip. I know this will hurt my hands over time. It's me personally. It was true for the Switch 1. It's true for my cell phone. So having a controller grip will be Great. Speaking of which, let's swap these over. Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy to remove them. But you're not going to accidentally do it, I don't think. I think that's a good design. And then this just... Ooh. Okay. Yeah, see, this is how I would play it. I'm not... This is true for the Switch one. I'm not crazy about the ultra off-kilter 2 thumbsticks that comes with the Joy-Cons. But I don't think... It's a bit better on the Pro Controller than this. But if you didn't get the Pro Controller, this is definitely more than usable. This is much more comfortable than holding the system. And there's something, I don't know if it's just me, but there's something about sitting at your couch. Get these on. There's something about just sitting on the couch with 2 Joy-Cons. It feels too decadent. It feels too... But, oh, wait. I forgot completely. The mouse. I have a mouse pad. Hold on. Let's get a mouse pad up here. How's that feel? Ooh! Okay, this ergonomically would be tough. Because, like, look how far out you have to turn your wrist. I'm curious, but, like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to do this. That's how a mouse would be. But, ooh, yeah, if I had to do that, or just diagonal it for forward, I'm curious. But I think can you use a real mouse? I think you can. Oh, let's get the action of putting this in here. Oh, I keep looking for the Switch 1 eject button. I really like where they put it. How do I best show this? I really like how it's a push in like that instead of a push in like that. So when your hand's up top, you can use your middle finger. I'll bring it back here. You can use your middle finger, and I'll show this one too. So see? And all it does is shove it off of the magnet. But see, right? I push it, boing, and it's off. And it's back on. And push it and it's off. Oh, whoa, look at that. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so we got the Switch back. And we are on. And we are in. Very easy. In and out. Whoop. Beautiful. Ah, and the second USB-C up top. I love it. I love it. Let's do a size comparison. So that's the Switch 2. And that, whoa, is my Switch 1. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that size difference. Let's do a screen to screen. Wow. Look at that. Look at that size difference. Now the actual screen itself is, I don't know if you can see it on that camera, but you can see it from your angle. if I get out of the reflection, you see that is the screen and that is the screen. So holy cow, that's way bigger. Look at the Joy-Cons next to it. Look at the Joy-Cons. That's crazy. That's so much bigger. Holy cow. And then if yeah, these feel so much smaller. This is a million times better. It's a million times better in the hand. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. And the joystick different. Ooh, so much smoother. I know it's not Hall effect, it's not anything too crazy, but yeah. Boy, that feels so much better. Yeah, see, with this in my hand, the way I hold it, just Joy-Con alone, this is seated in my hand. You know, I don't have the biggest hands in the world, but they are, I wear a large size glove, even without the, what? Yeah, see that is solidly in my hand. I could play with that. This feels barely seated. And to use the thumbstick, it's all the way up. See, it's all the way up in my hand, while this one is still seated and I can use the joystick. It's a simple, it's not the biggest size difference, but it's so different. It feels so much better. Yeah, I talk about how I never use the Joy-Cons when it's in docked mode, ever. I never use the Joy-Cons when it's in docked mode. But part of that is how small they are in my hand. This feels so much more solid. I'll still just use the Pro Controller. I know that about myself, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, it's so much better. Okay. Wow. Let's turn on both screens. Let's turn it on. Bonk. And bonk. Let's get this out of here for now. Yeah, see, this, I'm so used to it. We all got used to it, and even kids, but when you're trying to slot it in, I've even seen adults who aren't gamers, and when you try to explain to them how to get it out, or when I taught my niece and nephew how to do it, there's a little bit of a getting used to the removing. But this, wow, off. Look at that. That is so much better. It's crazy. Ooh, how's it in the dock? Wait, I gotta face it towards me. I'm sorry. I gotta have my fingers. So if this goes in like that, whop, and then you want the Joy-Cons, boom, boom. Yeah. But, all right, so we got the Switch 2. And now this is my little Animal Crossing, my little Animal Crossing friends. They look at me on my desk. But let's look at the side by side. Okay, so they both stick out about as much from their respective docks, but wow, it's a bigger system. It's definitely bigger. I know that's stating the obvious, but look at that. This is why I say hold off on buying Joy-Cons, because how fun are these colors? How less fun is this? This would be my biggest complaint, my biggest critique of the Switch 2 era is blah. And the Switch went, wah. Color, blackness. Happy, sad. Lego Batman. Kitty lady. That being said, the original dock was black, so it was just all black except for the two Joy-Cons, and this will eventually get that. We'll eventually get a Zelda edition. We'll eventually get multicolored Joy-Cons. For $95 though, don't buy a second set of the black ones. Buy a Pro Controller. Buy a Pro Controller, have it. Go watch my buyer's guide. I talk about all the accessories I think you should buy and all the games I would recommend to start with. But for now, this is what we get. Just a tiny little splash of color, tiny little splash of color versus Shazam! But in time, this will get brighter. There are also skins. I know if you're really feeling it, you can put skins on the Joy-Cons, you can put skins on the dock, the back of the Switch. The front is just gonna be a big piece of glass no matter what, but let's turn it on. Move you out to the Wii. So much cardboard in there. So, I assume you turn it on the same way? That is my kind of vibe. Oh, is there going to be music throughout the menus? It's such a little thing, but oh, I would love that. I would love that so much. This is like the Wii Shop. It's a quick one. It's a quick update. I don't want to do the system transfer. Now this is the big question. Do you do the system transfer where you move all of your data over from your old system, or do you start fresh? I'm gonna start fresh. That's what I'm going to do. I've played Pokemon, I have Animal Crossing. I don't mind that the island and my Pokemon live on my original V1 Switch. So I'm going to say, don't transfer. Going bold. Add a user. Sign into Nintendo account. Setup complete. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's smooth. All right. Virtual game cards for me. Wow. We got to do the eShop. See how quick. All right. Featured. Well, we gotta look at the welcome tour. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. Ooh.
Hello.
That is quick.
Current location.
We'll do a little comparison here.
The game itself.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Close. Okay. Ready? Here we go. eShop, or not Nintendo Online. eShop. Ready? Ready? 3, 2. we're going to do a drag race. We're doing a drag race. Drag racing eShop to eShop. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, pick my 3, 2, 1, go. Boy, is that faster. All right, let's go do featured and featured. 3, 2, 1, what? And let's just pick one. What's on both? Mario Party Jamboree right there at the top. Ooh, it plays a video from the screen. That's good. I like that.
Super Mario Party.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. The difference is so
Mario Party
palpable.
Jamboree is getting an upgrade.
And if I say, okay, let's go back, let's go to great deals. Showing your age. Look at that. Ready? Oh, well, this. Beautiful. Look at that. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this thing. Just to play my vanilla Switch 1 games, I'm excited to play it. It's just going to be snappier. I know it. Especially Animal Crossing, because I put so many freaking flowers on that, it would be like every time I went to water my flowers. If it was raining, look out. But wow. I'm going to charge this. I'm going to add all my games. I'm going to download Mario Kart, and I'm going to hop onto my Twitch at Brian C. Marsh on Twitch. Go check that out to watch me play live. I've also included some affiliate links down in the description in case you are looking to buy the Switch or any games and accessories. If you're going to buy and you wouldn't mind using my affiliate links, I may get a commission, which would help me out a lot with starting my YouTube channel. I'm excited. I hope you are excited. This is a big day. This is exciting. I'm really looking forward to playing it. If you like this video, please leave a like. Drop a comment below what you are looking forward to most in playing. Make sure you are subscribed for any future videos. Follow me on Instagram to be notified whenever I upload a video. Follow me on Twitch for live gameplay, of which there will be plenty as I play and review the games. I will be for sure doing a video on each of the accessories. I'll let you know my thoughts. Thank you again so much to all of you who have already subscribed. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And if you are still here, thank you for sticking around to the end. That'll do it for this one. Until next time, peace.